whole building is the parliament. Well,
the city of Robert, so he's now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dady Kay, 4 Stars Radio TV, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, with information to keep you safe and productive in every society you belong. This is not a beautiful day, I would say. Be informed, make a profit, get in action, and support. That's what 4 Stars is giving it back to our community. You can't miss that. Memo bibia kwaba memo bibia tenase sene na yinimno enchi bia yeba koji enkrato na aba beto adwumadi nso semwa munim say oman Ghana mu ayewe adiechi ne anti asem fofora na agese enye no kore ntino de bia no yebe bi shemu mini mabedwafo eye mamiema wo fayaw echa esefo oka edo bibisa na Francis abeka yensa ehwana wabeka yensa na okona abefo mfidie ni ntino fakwa wo bia no yensa etomi kan na wo muso moto nyemane epete ede man free omanje ne munsuso amususo omo yade papa etino eno an say yeko yinima ne say omano eye dia enye nipa ba akofo dia na wo chi so no ne ye babeka asem eye vandalism and I say ye mebunu asisi abo mate akinsen ewo Ghana mu say ye hwem ye free 2020 eho ebe year ye to abewie no wo hwe senia emebunu atiasem ne enema wo mu sese ne ade no eni so yenyan isanse omo ye yemba yenuanom ya ofase no na ebane sen eyehwe han bi ene ekoso ye bi so ye behwe ye vetting hu so huru ya eba ye binom fefa nkonwa binom ne omo ye hu so ensemo a ye di ekiri eba ya obi ekoto na no tu a wo muguso hwehwe itino me ship I was some cocoa Jim and Crato Epa Moamunim say Charlotte's Way Tropica and boy you made just say one friend of Koran, just say only Uzim Tino, young Concoji and Crato, won here be African Ibia, ubitume alcohol. A year precase, Mom say precase, a drug a sepa. Into Dady Kay, me chame habits is here.
Akuya.
Yes.
Eti say.
Boko now so.
Nyame adom Ghana boko.
Nyame adom boko. Now so.
Nyame adom me pegana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se wobetumi anya bode ne kontomire ne banche no de abremia enka mani beje pa obi be ba US nyame adom next week.
Na ko de abreo.
You. Enti no o de kekani na abom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wafro why.
Matter.
Any bye bye.
Bye.
Hey, would they be a phone tarwa? So, and then if I bunch in a body free gun, a bremedian.
Akuya ma figure na aduane ba wonim say US answer the edin so benya ga na aduane ato
o de krom ha se wote ha kwa intini e kwaso wo hanom nyina onte ye se manimi we na twam ya de Ghana ba US abrochima mu hanom se Charlotte we tropical market obenya nnuane bi ti se enwo macro ahoro nyina abenkwan a ye de agu chance mu eno so benya bi wo ho eye magi sardine ahoro bayere bode potato brodo enyadoa emu gari wele prekese beans ebro entos milo kokonte momo ne krampo no upebia ubenya bi wo Charlotte we
edina wo boy na mahu baby pro we na madam fu bi di hu adanse omoton African way nyina
anne sawadam fu ni di hu adanse e kire ode ana ye do kretrodo omoton African way GT pentoma a de apempa me shirt kama e de apam manta de eye dress skirt kawa sandal shoes slippers any coat omutimi sha office any baby bia nyina Charlotte we tropical market e tonton bi wo hono ahwene e se ode beto sisi ana ode beto sa na se ode beto 9 po ni Charlotte we tonton bi wo hono hwehwe ye kira kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street number C Lawrenceville Georgia 30046 Fryer wa telephone number we so 678-682-3577 Charlotte Way Tropical Market African Caribbean and Latino Market
your one-stop tropical shop.
Very much see, yeah, Makako Jimmy Cratcho, Abba, yet to us so send your medical car, you know, a year and your mebuno, Jumedia, a cosso, ewo, or man, mono, Abba, yena, won't you say, I will say, will be to me, a cassa, a cherewon, and I say, yeah, cassa, so you be to me. Etu ye manum for ewu ifia eye esanse abatu chiri die eya na nanka ye na ye hwemu se aban no behwe na watoto enwuma na so wedie anko banisa nti no menko na menko mama bejafo na akwa ba mama akwa ba
Jaja
bibia bokodie
adumo
jo mira se mama no ya yenim ye mama oba kukudru ni ne ebia na ne baby kam wo baby nti no enko wo va
Dady Kay.
Ezin
Yeah, me ado boko, but me ho ye na also.
Prophet is it 333 and I said 111 okay 111 yeah Prophet 111 what fire no I say Prophet I say 001 and I say 100 Metro must say men call a year Francis Makaba
Yo me just Dady Kay.
Bibi abokodi
Nyankopon ni na dini
ye me temu kasa na chese meni ajepa so say o man ye nyina ye de anti no wo be yen say oba na obekire wadwe na afofofo no ehu say nia ekosu ni midase enti mikoma echia midase owoni ase ejese for car
yeah cobra
say
and it does some credentials onwani and let me beg kikamu menye
oh debi jasa na
mfa say
jasa ubeteke mi
mi dika she mam ya mabufu mam ya masu nan say na ene de mam ya microphone ya na udidi atem kakra o ene de yenhwe ni ye
Joe, ye befit yase mimpese ye kokohwe enyichire bi ye kokohwe enyichire kitwe bi e free and someone ye can ye demonstrations ye enipa bi anase ye mebunu eje ewo ashama ebi ye ebi si fa se na wotri nyenu etwemu ewo ewutu constituency ena we susuesi na yankonkohwe na emra
We are here We are pleading with the president and the leadership at the top. We are the people of Ashaiman. We were promised ministerial appointment. That was what the president promised us. Sonny Jeffrey came here and promised us same. Honorable Agboja came here and promised us same. Atifu same promised us same. I said it promised us same. So what change? What change? What change? Why? Why Ashaiman? Are they telling us that we are only good enough for demonstrations? Are we only good enough for demonstrations? Are we only good enough for rallies? If we also deserve something better, we gave the president 69,000 solid votes. We didn't sleep. Morning after night. We were working and we worked hard. It is time to have our fair share of the national cake. We beg them. We are on our knees. The people of Ashaiman, we are begging them. The time is now. The people of Ashaiman, we are pleading with the president. The time is now. We beg them. We beg them. We are here. We are pleading with the president and the leadership at the top. We are the people of Ashaiman. We were promised ministerial appointment. That was what the president promised us. Sonny Jeffrey came here and promised us same. Honorable Agboja came here and promised us same. Atifu same promised us same. I said it promised us same. So what change? What change? What change? Why? Why Ashaiman? Are they telling us that we are only good enough for demonstrations? Are we only good enough for demonstrations? Are we only good enough for rallies? If we also deserve something better, we gave the president 69,000 solid votes. We didn't sleep. Morning after night. We were working and we worked hard. It is time to have our fair share of the national cake. We beg them. We are on our knees. The people of Ashaiman, we are begging them. The time is now. The people of Ashaiman, we are pleading with the president. The time is now. We beg them. We beg them. We are
So the people of Ashaiman say, they need the ministerial position. Sisi hina ene wo say ye blame no na wo mo shishi ne ma bi ho na ye ntumi amfamba eno because eno na yese nipa ss nneoma sa na hu ana akakọ ise wo so kona koye bi se wo hu enti mama otemenka mami me sisi no NDC mebunu anyomo wo mo yi hina ena wo se de so bon bono mebunu mampani mrahye medwemfo hina utie na abayo kan ya ejese ano bambo a yede bo won akwakoba ne santi ena wama wo mu nyina no wo mu etisi edwemu a wo mu eyichire tisa no mamema uhu ne sen
yo Dady Kay me da se me chia ye panel others me na na we je support ye de boben etetu wa me atetu akewe enya ye pe Ghana pe na ebiesi wa America ha Canada tama Trump win no ko process ni ama me MTN na mo enu kra so da ye go to man no se na be aso ge be ba na we ya go to na de mo pe no manya again be na mo pre ho enyo bia no qualify say ye de go to ministerial position the fact say asama for to mini ni hu asama clip we but the fact say mo mato ana wini ba for mato na say tinchira ti ye obi fi mo constituency ye obi e wo mo Accra region is for asama is for is for everywhere it's no problem no obi mo ha omoninti you know ta na beba no so omoninti ya ubetina ye de ope omuso se sebe tamakufu ado wo ho no ubetina ye sankwasa de we omanya no fo omanya president a ojiji obi aso no mo bi nkwa asem na Omo ya omo ni so betiti omo. Omo jai kwati ade ne ye. When you be a fault. Titiye, kwati ade. Youth for omo go pe djuma bi no mo ye na ye nyina ye se Ghana na Ghana anye pe.
Sure.
Tama yesu tusutu omo ti bi gina ho. Omo de omo sapan a yesu tusutu omo no. Omo ti bi gina ho. Na obi antata mo ti omo nya ho omo ye kwasi ade.
Mamiama bacha wakano chese mamiama say eje wo mu ankasa wo musu ene ban he do bia enche wo mukutu pan bia ntina menko wo fire mintie wo hina who used to be blamed, the youth, the president, the politicians who held the position. So who is to be blamed for me fan say all this kind of vandalism ekoso Ghana CCA. Yeah, meeting over.
Dady Kay, somebody says last week in the year.
Yeah, can want some. Yeah.
And I will know ministerial appointment. You said no year.
Yeah. Yeah, ministerial appointment and then the vandalism. Say anuna the vandalism na kwa CCA.
And so we I am that. Yeah, I can't be here. We already say it.
I do. Yeah. What is saying?
Okay.
Yeah. I did. Would you Diana? Oh, me too. So.
And I'm the President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Dr. Mahama and Professor Jinana Pukwa Ghana for Abama Oma Babe Sati AD to reset Ghana, to put Ghana on the right track, put Ghana on the right direction for all of us to enjoy. Oma by just a month today, Oma Yenema Bebre Dady Kay. I'm so far so good. Unprecedented achievement within the first 1 month. And you know, near person semana where we boy say last week can want to address here. The amama catch no that Dady Kay ukaya. Last week me say omunya butrena. Then this thing the right person to handle the country aba. And he said bibini ade ekoso na munya ya munya butre. This is not what to help us. Now say ministerial here also promise you know. President no so the 60 ministers na be ejuma Dady Kay. So divided, there was 16 regions. So picking 2 ministers from each region now. Times 2, no, a time in here, then 32 me boy. Deputies in my Becca 60. And a greater Accra, so lucky for you, are picking 2 ministers already. George has been given ministerial position. And now Mumulati, or also has been given ministerial position. The greater Accra have 2 ministers already. Baby, as I'm George, one a Ashama, it's part of Ashama. There is a mama ya abayekano. And you know, they shouldn't worry about that. They should calm down for the visionary leaders who work for us. Look at the achievement within 1 month. That's the case. Within the first just 1 month to commence discussing with key stakeholders to restore the peace in Boku. Look at it too. In Papa efforts within just 1 month. Constituted committee to set up the gold board. Form 8-member committee, member educator forum planning committee to submit reports and plan about the free HHS. One. Form the economic dialogue planning committee to plan and engage necessary stakeholders to revive the economy. What do you say? Set up, number 5, set up tripartite committee to negotiate and determine minimum wage and base pay for public sector workers. Ejuma papa na ye Dady Kay. The omuye dede wo hono de munja ti ejuma papa president na ye within 1 month. Issue directives through EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, for immediate halt of illegal mining activities in the forest, land, and water bodies. Juma papa no bia ye nyanzo obeye no enu bia ni. Reduce University of Ghana residential facility fee from 3,000 to 2,500. Juma Papa Nibia averted imminent and something like that. No. 9. Reduce ministerial position for ministries from 30 to 23. Akukwado joint ministries now are created good they are 125 and they are siphon Ghana are reducing from 30 to 23 just to save the public purse. What they are saying, present a formal request to IGP for investigation into and report on deaths during the 2020 and 2024 general elections. On reporting that Dady Kay who see me there. One would president in a year within that 1 month. And you know, hotel sale of state land and request to land commission for submission of detailed report on state land purchase. And for Ajimano Bini Dady Kay. Revise. Hello.
Meet you. What do you say? You.
Okay, thank you. It has to be my people. Revise seeing culture challenge with directives to chart to highlight challenges associated with what implementation of the free HSS program. Dady Kay wawa. That culture of talent now headmasters now ya come to me as the problem to me kasano. Now I'm a BA headmasters now you know. Also mun kasano mun cheno what is actually their problem with the free HSS. And Jumapani Binye nominated ministers in record for the first 14 days reduced hard fares from 75,000 to 62,000 per person. Instituted National Day of Prayer for Thanksgiving service. For the above, allocated food stored at warehouses in Tema to various senior high schools to add feeding to address what feeding challenges. Halted use of public funds for the National Cathedral project. So, Juma Papa ni binu. Tighten surveillance at what market and directives to the Ghana National Fire Service to locate fire tenders close to all.
No. Question obisa no okay.
I no just no we na hunya ba no just say I want that. Donated were Ghana 1 million to victims of recent fire.
Sure.
United Chiefs of the Western region chiefs, and then for 5 years ago that have divided them for 5 years and stuff. Contributed the review of the Constitution of the constituted the review of committee to review the 1992 Constitution. One was my family.
Okay, Joe. Simami. Yeah, Simami.
And then reinstitute the 1st July. Dady Kay as national public holiday. The 1st July, and it's about 2 and August 4th, what, and
okay, Joe. All right. Okay, yo, Mati. Intino, me that say, Minko Francis or Francis.
Yeah, Masa, are they saying?
Yeah, I do, you so.
We are still talking about the rioting, right?
Yeah, the riot, the vandalism, the idea, and so who's fault? Who should be blamed? The youth, the president had to come out from his office and now say the politicians who is to be blamed.
All right, that gave me that say. First of all, I'm my budget for you now for the opportunity. The other say. For me in particular, I'm very scared.
Ade.
Because so we name the AC war Rwanda, so we name the AC war South Sudan, so we name the AC in Congo DRC. This is what happens when people start talking carelessly, recklessly. Say, Moto Abamaye, Nasi Mwania, you guys can go and take over everything. Moto Abamaye, Nasi Mwania, we are going to sack everybody. People fanning tribalism or tribal conflicts. These are the root causes of the things that we see around in our neighboring countries. Now, I'm not blaming any particular party. Minyochi and Minyadwa. Ghanaians are naturally peaceful people. Inti ankasa niema no se ye koto ahye obi so ye de by force kopami obi se ye kofa nkofa de no, it's not part of us. Generally Ghanaians are coward. In this atutu asem no yempe even in the revolutionary time, during Rawlings' time, no, it was only a few people that was doing all those atrocities. But Ghanaians in general are peaceful people. But you see, the comment from our leaders and our political people is not what we want in Ghana. Unim say, Obebejina TV so with microphone and camera say yendie galamsey for the motomaya, you guys can go back and go and do galamsey. Motomako yibi amope. I mean, why should you be doing this to ourselves? Now, minim say in 2016, 2017, when new power was changed, some few people took it into their hands to go to offices to go and sack people, to go and make sure that there's looting. But it looks like this year, no, 2025, the scale is too much. Dady Kay, what would the number of fires are about Ghana?
Of course, yeah.
Destroying life and property. It's just too much.
Even easy offices crying.
And yet, it's not good. Where is the country going? But you see, statement every Jubilee House by no, I was so disappointed. Say, the Ghanaian youth should be very measured in anything that you do. No, you have to condemn those things in very strong terms. And say everybody who is found culpable will be arrested and face the law. I mean, some of these things, you don't have to play with kid gloves. Because you see, openya otifie ema nkwala ewe nankano se yebu nanka yofo okahu. Se see there you are in power, so you might not be close to you. Very soon, the same youth that you are empowering to go and make all those things will turn back to you. Me heard TV a few days ago, NDC4 BO baby say, ya teacher post news and drum so into they are, how do you call it, revolting. And now, Mama look, a time is going to come when you are in power. Everybody you promise to give anything, I want to me, they will come to your house. Yes, and that is why get me very scary, because you see, baby, a whole true. I'm going to condemn this thing in any form. I'm not going to blame any one political party. Now you all have to be very careful when it comes to.
And it's the same thing,
yes, you have to be very, very careful. I don't care where you belong to. We all have to condemn it, because Obia Bre Ayin Juma now up on the store because party be winning, then you come and take over, destroy property, loot things. I mean, how? How did you get here? It's just too much. Me that's it.
Matty Francis Nidia, I don't know, just we all have to condemn it. We don't have to play any politics or and some Mebrun woman, I didn't know my name. Eja, it's a fuck up into your papa.
Yeah, come out to me,
yeah.
Okay. Dady Kay no me da wase so mama yakwanya na mabaso mama ya mamu na watu bombu miuni sisi ya kwasiani ya inu mehu se banti ene me monitor antimisro ne okay kwabra Dady Kay no me ye Ghana ni ametie bia no Ghana be di machi for the rest of my life, and I'm proud. Hwa ewiase no onyame de 4-letter words pena eye na djuma emre time. So onyame de nemre maw na nemre ne sa na wo pese wa wo fa umra nyame ema wo ekwan ema wo be sohwe Kinabukadnezar omompanyina wote so wo Ghana sisi ano he's not effective. And people will be scared to say it. But I'm telling you, the current president is very loose. To me, I said it last week. I don't think the man is strong enough. There's something going on within even his body. So if I'm wrong there, then I'm cautioning him to wake up. It's very serious. Because the Ghana ecosystem, me, I am I don't see there's leadership in Ghana. Why am I saying this? And we want a leader who will sit up and call a spade a spade. Because Papa no, what opposition can't say what percent uba bamua a trokra wutimicha. Now abadia bamu. And the evil that men do lives after them, and it goes everywhere that you go. And that is what we are seeing now. The president in Simbia Okaka, Nyamimra or Dimano, Debia Mekai, elections, Mikasa Papa no, Nyamimra or Dimano, Asa. Ama, Papa no Kasa and Sana, Weban, Eka say, Ghana Crowley, Witimidi, Nipamoja, near ACC no, at Shima Junico said, and ye be a woman ye baby. And I'm telling you, everything that is negative on Ghana, people are going, whoever instituted it will pay back. Because Ghana will hear. Now me catch said there's something hanging in space. Ghana obi me nyasofo, but me tia sisi alo me hu se ensumbi akata Ghana so. Se mom yan hweye because obonsam nam kwan bebre so a opeso penetrate hwe wo dia fire hemfo so. Ahemfo bi sore hwe dia ekoye. But you were ohini bi wo ho a wo ye King Solomon onim nyansa enti wa maniema eno akoda hwe ma me make it come because of my time. Look at what happened in soccer. Look at what is going on in Ghana. Tribe. Me maybe 50 years plus. I will be 60 very soon. Ya tribe wa yo Ghana nyina abesi and the tribe deba. Even yani most crowd ya tisia broche ya instigate, but we have to be very cautious because ye bush for and this is your omano ekono. Let's be very careful and call a spade a spade. We have to educate them, say dear Ghana and ye dia. Say mommy yan sheye na media for yan fa direction e babo my Ghana na yes peja Ghana na ye bona and now with a what America crowd who buy ya who fa kwamboni so buy they are calling you to go back. Enti se obia bahana or sa konintia hifan woko, and we have to preserve the nation for generations yet to be born. I'm telling you, Ghana is not for any political party. It's for we Ghanaians, and it's a culture say you know obia obedi anim. And to say ya was say and say what obedi anim now one sumbo say odi anim we have to sack you. I'm telling you, if we have to go through the court, because the Omo no, even look at leadership, appointment. Look at the two people be Omo call a convert to. Look at this irrational people Omo call leading. Who do be to foreign affairs? Look at the caliber of person. Who do be to information? Look at the caliber of that person. But because of politics, Ghana is not for any politician. We have to sit up. Let's caution them. Because political leaders that may catch man may be papa bi ho da bi osra no yekunta wa basha batakari ni magu Canada ni ma egu abrochire enti ono be fa onko me say me can we crap me be say because ni omo ye no Ghana no e kuma na me catch the penifo a se se o man kura wo mu no so o man hwe ya we are telling them because omu ye leader obi na preserve Ghana and one wa be leader wako and wa saba se preservation anya well done nko o medi akonwa no nti ye ka kire mpanimfo omu hwe o my Ghana so ye nya namfo look hey positions bia ye din koda kra koto no kire me se me o mampanyina o tiso se awonya effective me da se
show Asafaka and yet no passionate talker muina yinimno na mensaka ye opini bi ye election convener na me pe se wotumi chechire nyoma mu kakra kura ansa na ye fiti dwumedi na se na na mo amunim say media mfidie ba beto me minimum ya man wo fire no na jeze wo mudie wo mfidie ya na wo mhoto wo pa na yedie mfidie no eba beto yen ntino ubu ne ni prepepe afiansa nyame aya duma yensa akano ntino menkoma eye openi mark ewusi akwaba openi me akwaba. Hello, Mark. What do you mean? Patch share. Mike, you know how mommy say. Hello. Opening it. The phone that's on where election convener just say one more say elections pre and then post elections in na wo mo na wo mu chocho mu sem ne hwe nia ekoye se ekoyi anase anko yi ni nyina no wo mu nanim ti no openi mark ababiom
mejo semina apeni
bibia bako
mitum
kapa ya ama beni aje on say sasem we last week ye kan wasem eye mebuni route cause we share right after 2024 elections you who all these vandalism cause or minimum and enipa bi ni purchase star ministerial appointment here on mampeni efitiase and ama na ekokodu say isam boshe bia mu dia hye na mpacho betumi actually mu from your expertise perspective kakra na hwe yaka ebisu esibiomu ebisu besibiomu. So how do you
sir ultimate kaja ma memfa kwanye so na
sure
minchia
me so enti mitio
yeah okay na minchia omanya daje ne bre I think Ghana's democracy is not as old as that of America, and it can never be as old as the United Kingdom. And so, said yes, can be a befaswa. A bit to me, Abu Mame, I may keep my minky memo, it me, and yan to my prefera, a general and arsenal. And no, I will see a kind of boom near ye. Whether we like it or not, any peku any amanu ku bi na babedi anim as political parties winning power. However, that cannot also undermine the tenets of democracy. And I believe I will say it me identify the tenets of democracy and then we practice it as a success. Run up to the 2024 elections, there were a lot of promises and now akokoso. And the trend in Ghanaian politics now has to be with 8 years rule, where after every 8 years, the Ghanaian people decide or feel say we need to have a change in governance. And it's to about 8 years, or so near to about Amanaba. In 2016, Ghana for it depended on the manifesto promises MPP Amanyuku at the Ghana for. That has to do with the then rising of the dollar against the city. And you say city it depreciated very, very, very well. After so now, maybe Bibrina a juma say Omenya Juma aye no mudi biahwe mabusuane onomo abasitinem. So in that, His Excellency President, former President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we need with about 1 million margin. Omamemo in the first 4 years was very, very beautiful. But in the second term, we realized that there were a lot of challenges and we cannot also run away from the global pandemic that has to do with COVID-19 and others. Of course, yes, Ghana was funded in a lot of ways. Say to me, I continue area na ama economic situation is. Moving forward to the 2024 election, there were a lot of manifesto promises. MPP Amanyuku at the Ghana for, and the NDC also. of the day, marginal MPP Eddie winning in 2016, which is about 1 million. No? The NDC was able to beat it close to about 80%. It tells you, say, the Ghanaian people are not dumb. It tells you, say, the Ghanaian people are, unquote, not stupid, because they are looking out for policies that will help the betterment of life. They are looking out for policies that would ensure, say, Timemufono enya jinapa and I said asatanapa. See, I compare dollar na MPP at the year almost promise in 2016, which was less than 4 Ghana cedis to $1. And then 2024, we just deposit the dollar to Ghana cedi now. Then I'm 17 cedis. Every rational person will tell you, say, there was a challenge. So here, food inflation. Here, the level of unemployment and every rational human being will tell you, say, the MPP was failing. And so, Nyokasa Yansan and Mebemo and in some worker and Mampeni so he is not strong. Obrun the Nyamabia Kato mine. So I think we shouldn't be going there. We should never be going there because we cannot use this kind of words to develop our nation Ghana. And I like what he said, say, and the Trump by, or say, even ye before cry, a be woman on a or be pampam binmo, and the only place we have to go is Ghana. And they say, oh, bounty. Na say, yen penny for ya to aba, a Jew omo, so monto to Nyama Mayan, intimate to Nyama year, and heaven our oko. So here the debt domestic DDP a buy, domestic debt program a buyer. Sebi amanone amomo. Wo ye adwuma ne etete taxa. Ya de sa tax no ebo wankasa mo hobena. Empenifo a ekọ pension. Wo mu sika o masie. Aban se wa debt domestic program nti. Se o mu sika no mo nsanka. And we are sitting out there now to Ayampia. I don't think some of these things should be entertained. And in Ghana here, if you come here and you speak like this, the young generation of this country will come against you. We are not looking at political party A or political party B in Ghana as we speak, but we are looking at for policies. And so some of these words are not okay. Let's say, Tony down. I agree to extent, say. Currently, as we speak in Ghana, nobody is speaking evil against this current government too, simply because they are still enjoying their honeymoon. It will come to a time, almost promises some of their mind, so much me and Disua, and no near Beckham was him. How can you talk about my appointment on my young Quara? Does it express a back of Kokora to say, or some more for my better now? The young people of this country are Ghana, Yeniabre. And we are not looking at the MPP and the NDC mantra now. They are due minus from 1992. Yenya Somfa Subiano. John Dramani Mahama. So a year Jumanu and Yeni year. The Ghanaian people and the youth will vote against him. As we speak, there are issues of Galamsey. Yes, so I say, go to the central region, go to the western region. Cholera actually Nipano so move. All because Mpenifo ya to abama Mosonko or so Moshe. Now Omutimi boy and hopena. Ama environment in etumi gina yie no atoto nniama se ama nne ensu anka sebe kanene yesebi nom yesebi nu aduane ne yesebi si nniama no today we cannot use that water for anything. We should rather move from the old style of politicking, Niambra, and new style where we would all sit down to Jojo and find a possible solution to our current predicament. And not to be sitting outside there and then be saying things that sebi. What the bagan akura, ya kura de say we kura se. Sebi what the bag kura na. Yan so. I mean, we had a president. So on him for Babekasa. I just command your mom sorry answer. And you think we should be entertaining this? I mean, let's not be going there. But I think baby let us come together in Georgia and find the possible solutions to our problems. We are not saying that NDC has all the solutions to the problem. It is the same way NMPP so any solutions to all the problems. But you see, it is about the quality of leadership of the country. How quality are they? Are they people who are selfless? Are they people who take the country at heart? Are they people who are ready to sacrifice for us? For Yesika and Konkuguaman on any Japadia war. Jagana Fusika. I am taxes are yet Chiano. You must say this is an estifata. Amanoni Amaway. So, your taxa. At the end of the day, tax no goes to work for you. In Ghana here, we don't see that. And it is a problem with the NDC and the NPP. And that is what the Ghanaian people, especially the youth, have risen against. And that's what I can say. Staman Mahama Yebibina Sanya, Ghanaians should speak against it, irrespective of our political colors. We have moved from that 1992 mantra. We have moved. See, a move, yeah. Anka President John Dramani Mahama and we need with about a margin of 1.7 million, getting about 183 members of parliament. How many members of parliament does the NPP have? Few. All because we had a president who appointed an NPP person to chair the electoral commission. NPP people to become deputy directors and deputy chiefs of the electoral commission. And we think we should be sitting down. So sometimes I think let us understand the dynamics of the local politics, so that we can contribute positively. But the Ekekano, I think
so who is to be blamed? Sisiano, who is to be blamed? All this riot, who is to be blamed? Who is to be blamed? Sisiano, because a lot of people were talking about, say, they voted for because they needed that ministerial position. If you say, Ashama Dia, blaming Sisia. Do we have to blame the president, blame and I say we have to warn our politicians to be careful of their utterances and what they put out there, all these kind of promises, what should we do? Yeah.
I think that if you look at the Ghanaian setup and the politics we are playing, it all depends on the kind of manifesto promises we give to our people.
Okay.
Appointments ABC. You don't expect the people to fold up their hands into their ties. They will definitely revolt. They will definitely come out to demonstrate. And so I think, let us caution ourselves as politicians. The kind of things we say when we are on political platforms. In Ashaiman, why? I am an Ashaiman person. If you look at the current statistics and the trend in politics, Ashaman contributed massively to the winning of the NDC. As we speak, Ashaman for any ministerial appointment, Ashaman for any DCE appointment.
So do they have to go and demonstrate and vandalize things? Is that what it is? What are the police force doing? I will
condemn that act in all certain terms. I will condemn that act. Say, it must not be, say, because your appointment in T, or say vandalize it. And this has been a trend, not just in Ashaman alone, in Kumasi, even in Central region, and a lot of places. Even President Mahama Kurumbale Bamboy in the Savannah region, same thing happened. And as we speak, a CNT, Omo Amma, one of their people, a ministerial appointment. Meanwhile, the president himself is coming from the same region. So who are president now? What caused for this kind of demonstration? It shouldn't be. But what I'm saying is it is because of the things that politicians say on platforms that when I come, I will do ABC. Meanwhile, and you may not know the trend of it. You may not know the difficulties and the challenges you're going to face. So why should you give those promises? So I think moving forward, some of these things would have to be condemned.
Okay.
Look at it, say, baby. Yeah, transition. Now, man, for say markets, people are deliberately burning markets, and at the end of the day, are buying and a pocket.
And these are the same people who are looking for jobs,
shifting people. Exactly, and it is wrong. So let us look at a positive way to condemn it, but not what my brother just said. I will not entertain that. For me, That is what I would say. So moving forward, no, I think, sir, let us be very mindful and cautious about the promises we give to our people. When it comes to appointment, there's someone they've appointed at the Ghana Revenue Authority, Anthony Sapon. Anthony Sapon had worked with KPMG, a very renowned institution in Ghana when it comes to auditing.
And
audit there's a recent scandal by Murphy. Audit KPMG and audit issues, and they came out with a very solidified result. This man we are talking about is so much good to the extent that when it comes to expertise in the field of taxation, he's so much good. Unfortunately, some NDC people said, yeah, man, and I have said on many platforms, look, when it comes to appointment, there are a lot of things they consider. Your party for your more expertise in our field. It is not everybody who worked in the party and a Benya appointment. The president have the power to appoint over 6,000 people. I have said, power no. There are some institutions that also grow microphone within the institutions so that they can help us solve our challenges. This Anthony Sapon we are talking about, when it comes to institutional reforms, when it comes to putting things into order in institutions, he's done so well. Unfortunately, the NDC are saying because in this community. Meanwhile, people will tell you he also supported the NDC one way or the other, but even if it is so, I've said the president should look out for people who are qualified, people who have the expertise, people who can do the job, and not just because they are people who are NDC members. What is so? Are you thinking that the president will be so dumb to appoint somebody who cannot do the job to go there? There are other areas like the YEA, the NIP, and other areas are media party for based on the little experience they have. But GRA cannot be given to any person who does not hold that requisite requirement. You understand? So let us condemn all those things that are happening, especially people who are against appointment.
Okay.
Demonstration here. Look,
all right.
Put yourself to the task. Let us know, sir, you have the capabilities to work, and the president will appoint you.
Okay. Ciciano, what advice do you have to for politicians and what advice do you have and for the parent? It is because and conform any parents who's going to give us the final advice many panelists and just yet a year Mark we see Akon, who is a political election convenience medical cry and ona or what church nyoma senior a city say Ghana yakwe and nyoma dani and a bisu so afa nyoma show say muntino. If you need some more explanation, we have the contact and you can reach out to him. Let's see the final word. I
think politicians would have to be measured in what kind of promises are or more demand. We are not living in the olden days where information gathering becomes a challenge. But now, baby out and baby on way because of the development in technology. We are able to communicate, and people around the world are watching. But in the past, it wasn't so. Fact finding have become so simple, and so when you stand on podiums and you give promises and all more information, quickly the youth of Ghana would find out and expose you. Politicians should be very, very tactful and live by their words. And my advice to the youth is that the future and the development of this country anchors on our shoulders. We cannot run away and leave our responsibilities for others to come and carry. it is our responsibility, sir, to make carry Ghana forward, just so that Ghana will become a haven place. Ghana will become a loving place for people who do not even know or have heard of Ghana before to come. Sebe, comfort say Okroba. Onwanga sano eboa ebogu nitiriso. Nibo oduano ohun kura no etumi dia den or dia come. So I think parents should also contribute positively to the nation's growth. We should look at holding them to account and criticize them constructively. When there is the need to criticize, let us criticize. When there is the need to applaud them, let us applaud them. We have nowhere to go. We have nothing behind us. The only way we have and the only place we have is Ghana. You cannot excuse yourself from the development of Ghana. We know the many contributions you people are doing in supporting our nation's economy. Say, most send $1 and $2. The kind of magic I hear on my way, maybe you people have no idea. But I want to tell you on this platform, say it does a lot of magic. It supports a lot of people. It goes beyond what we think. But where Abina Ebenyan wrong, no? Please, you people shouldn't be quiet like people were quiet in the past administration. Let us be very voiceful for us and ensure, say, a man penning for him penning for ya to abide you, they will do the right thing just so that Ghana near.
Okay, I'm saying, yeah. Actually, because of Mamunim Abe for MFDA. Until a year a call at Mac, it will see Akon, Mac will see Akon, a year election convenient. And no, Ekasa, Ccia, Wacheche, and Numu, Ediatre, until ye trade median so I couldn't hear Emma Yekan winning Nano, a year a shama for now what you move so Omodiaba last week, not a year. Wutu for the nearby. We are
here. We are pleading with the president and the leadership at the top. We are the people of our shaman. We were promised ministerial appointments. That was what the president promised us. Sonny Jeffrey came here and promised us same. Honorable Boja came here and promised us same. Atifu Sim promised us same. Aseni Jeffrey promised us same. So what change? What change? What change? Why? Why are shaman? Are they telling us that we are only good enough for demonstrations? Are we only good enough for demonstrations? Are we only good enough for rallies? Because we also deserve something better. We gave the president 69,000 solid votes. We didn't sleep. Morning after night. We were working and we worked hard. It is time to have our fair share of the national cake. We beg them. We are on our knees. The people of our shaman, we are begging them. The time is now. The people of our shaman, we are pleading with the president. The time is now. We beg them. We beg them. We
Ashama fono ena yakwakote wonkano now yet was so sisianom say sa vetting wasame na me dika kan no yin say enchebia na wotwemi no na se me say twemu yi na ye veti woma omampani fufro wapa won na chese betutu ano ade a obetumi aye ede aboa oman no na yehu enti washu bia ekoso etimu se ebinom efa nkonwa ene ade etutu ede bobo omwom ho police for kra no mo ho ye chese ye gi wo mu bebia enje enti ekobani sa na chese ye bisase enti nya omu ye ene ne emebunu ye ensusrebe ene ewom akwara sua openi enante ene ne kasa nya obeka no na wodi wichi kakrakra na wono so wodi enyini enti ye suspendi enipa nan e was asemu iko na ye sign eja wo na sisia no yate ekuo bia ehwehwem na asemisi e wo parliament na me pese yenkonkoti we na emra ye beka wasem na obi etuna no tio ye guso hwehwe na ye hu oniko no yentie
is not to generate debate. I would want to remind the House that these are national heroes. Some are on our side, some are on their side. So let us be mindful how we react when it's our turn. Obviously, there will come a time that a statement will be made in honor of the hard work of former President Nkrumah, Liman, Jerry Rawlings, Professor Mills, and all. Let us, Mr. Speaker, let us focus on their contribution.
Doctor of Medra, sit down. Doctor of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence. Papa Kunipa.
Samuti Asamoah Ipimo say the daughter of Medra, sit down. Name say minority leader nukra Efri no and ka sa parliamentary committee wamo hwehwe entokwanse ne si ebae no na Asamoah bibisa eni say no kwanso ano I will say parliamentarian be to me ka sa edichire ono ani parliamentarian Asamoah etwemu asasem yi eni so ya kakra eni so obim kakra esanse sa mere no yinaa ye na adan ana mwindika ambona manie anasa wanka deda na ba say ye sem hwehwemu yi na akokopie daughter of Medra, sit down. Does it show any respect? Does it is it something that should come out from a parliamentarian? And one assembly could be sir. Me come mema. What he Asamoah by? Who is saying?
Now before I'm a no no. The person me da bra a call as this. And then a call for as a water. Yes, sister, who's Croatia, Ubeja with Libya. My culture last week, now I know how these two Jomama so or you'll be or Eminia, you are not seen so. Only politics was a man, and no politics in daily. Mama personal on your she or you'll be a minor tune at poor from a year Juma. There only in Dio or with him Dio, Yankopona, or didn't start to the Suno Afreno, a Suma who would you win a side. Now, apart from that, yeah, time, Crapona, Yesutano, me a sort of family, no me a 40, a champion, no me a 40. Now, over where you as a Minister of Communication, a bronye, any MPP for say we have the 8, degree best one, degree best one, who can say, Senkofa, or some Jato or meeting, you will phone you soon. I said, open us them, because start to move and then the one done when you say, will be a denial communication of minister. Don't undermine people like that. You don't even know. A the teachers on hands job. The CEOs not here. These guys have gone through the ranks. They started from the start. Now you're bad radio, so now you undermine them and talk bad about them. This thing should stop. That personal attack to stop. And then I cut the length of bread. Now it's America. You would development the cost. A big cost for Ghana. You see the and the WhatsApp because Ghana they be an Ghana unquestionably. You be more from moving a Muslim citizen. Munka hani unko so me Ghana. Now asema unkano. Topic now the about second one no. Na mechanical cable me can't champion on say omunai adia omuye no. Especially MP4 vet nearby Debbie, do some that tiny soon a black person. It took a year up in your mark better 4 hours. It aggravates the visitors aggravated shut go. Mammy crowd of parliament. And yes, so, 18 Mr. was there. Almost two questions now after the magazine business crowd. And the baby crowd and being irrelevant. Oh, simple questions. So, be now, dear, after the would be saying, my black crowd, I go to Yama and to him after no about him high. So, let me tell you, the more and a agitation by a ban said, Nipakona or make this argument, Now, Nipakona make this argument, as a bag we were home. After Yamaki Daniel Nicoshano, there are people there who saw him. They should be able to come out. Now, let's say the daughter of the Medrano. The daughter of the Medrano, and then I did democracy, Abba, and next, when he came, we all supported him. We were students. We all supported him. There was no Ghanaian. And never being in the home, and you know, we all said, let the blood flow. And he wasn't everywhere. Baby, a bit of to trust him on Kahudi and on the movie. After before the and your positions were gone, minimum schoolmates and comfort, and they could be a foe, and I say, sir, pity party, I see a guy, or do have any papa politician, woo or cop, yet you are papa, woo, and Mamuko. So, that pity party, I see a guy, you're gonna hear. One just idea, or telephone, and against one person or the other. Say in the middle where we await 2014. Come her and go for him a year. So many people died for America. I said America baby. Who comes back and hold them a year? Plus the can say, yeah, Papa no and so far and rebuilding her. But again, almost with this Moshe a young Atlanta. You go downtown, you go to a blast to move. Over to me, say, Ekasa, over to me, Kabibi. And the young guys, we should stop and rather we should acknowledge those people who fought our country. Now, I can say, now, you are no atom, Papa, Emma, you're cloning the year. When young guys are dirty politics, sometimes, Francis or Baswa, he's so neutral. Or come away, but as a faka, or testing, I can instead, and then so sick Mama Baswa, who went to a diploma, that's why. Now, who does what who can watch a man, who can send me okay, I never can catch on Ghana near you. Ghana is not like the Ghana before. Ghana for any great or canoe. The Mama back, that's why I know, you better know, make a home, you better know. Or back no by Papa the editor, yeah, but trust him, stay a man and come for fun too, and company for share. Emma, it is a Ghana for me, I say, slaves in our home country. It will never happen again. And for one year, liberty, freedom, and justice. That's it.
Sure. Mamiama, yepe, enkoso, freedom and justice, pepe. What is your reaction towards that statement made in the parliament? The daughter of murderer. Make off what? So what is your reaction? Is it good, bad? How? Why should he have to come like this time? All this kind of vetting and probing is going on. Let me see your reaction.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Now that is make us first. We need this one because
now woman naso. 5 minutes. Work as a baby is Wakasa 5 minutes penny with chasso. Prophet 300. Prophet 300. Yeah. Yeah. CC show time. Remember me in country. Right. Show time 5. Yeah. Let's go. Your reaction.
With that, what happened in Parliament in Dady Kay? But media, I don't blame them too much because it's coming from the MPP. The MPP need a car. All the MPP, they hate NDC and they hate Rollins because Rollins, NDC, the head of Rollins is NDC. And they hate him because Upon all that Rollins have done for our country, and their parents were the thieves and criminals. Rollins best for two, and you see that is why they hate it. That is the only thing that decay. During what do you call it, Kalakule time na Mobreno, who were the people involved? Who were the people championing Kalabule? Was it not the Ashantis and people, those people that were championing the what do you call it? Kalabule, sorry, the Kalabule. It was during a champion's time, a champion's regime, and a Kalabule by. And all those most of them were the grandson or grandchildren of people who are shouting in parliament, telling Rollins in the banner, say, "Won't sit down, it's a murderer of this." They were thieves. Their parents were thieves and criminals. That Rollins didn't like that. And that we all know the story. It's not Rollins who was doing it. It was the nation that was saying, "Let the blood flow." One baby, say Rollins, tell me that stupid person now. Or the parliament worker says the daughter of this is sit down. He should come and tell me where Rollins held a gun and shot somebody. It was a country that was saying let the blood flow because let's sanitize the system. And it was a house cleaning exercise that Rollins did. Okay. And those people that see there and make those things, they don't know our history. So they just come and they say, and most of them in parliament attended Winneba. Rollins Nesi Winneba. Rollins Nema Winneba by a full-fledged university. Before Makano has several times. First now Winneba as a Cape Coast. Rollins 92 and Oma after 93 or winning and Oma Winneba 93 and Oma Winneba by a full-fledged university. Now Winneba as a Cape Coast as a Cape Coast. What do you say? You manufactured $1,000 in 93 and on their team UDS. And then you will UDS campus by 3 different and then all the 3 different branches, are a full-fledged university. Look at the graduates that the UDS have produced. Look at the human resource. I can give you Abu Jinako, who is the Minister for Energy today. Attended UDS. Then you can look at some of the scholars from UDS. Abu Jinako, who is the Minister for Energy today. Attended UDS. There's Rollins an Insano Juma. Have you seen it? If I did not be Rollins, where would we have gotten all these good materials that are helping our nation, building our nation? Then since Rollins became this thing from 1981, from 79 to 81 or by 81, started to 92, 2000 Awoki Abemuno. Now Rollins are still polytechnics, Maku 8. Before there were 2 polytechnics, Accra Polytechnic and the whole polytechnic, the whole country. Rollins has built every region 1 polytechnic. One so and say 1 year, but before Obeti Abem dedicate, count it, Mina Maya Bokraba, who they would him, Obeti Maka a lot at Remy. Before that, no polytechnics near in your country. A crap, Accra Poly and whole polytechnic. Rollins has 8 plus 2 universities. You look at the human resources are all producing. You sit in parliament there, you don't know your left and right. You say, letter of murderer, sit down. It is because of Rollins we have the 4th Republic. It's because of Rollins Ghana was not sold to Togo. Ghana would have been attached, given to Togo somewhere. You don't know our history. Come so that those of us who are historians, you see them. Some of them, they are just there. They don't know nothing. They just have. They're coming from some village where there are no people. They just go and win election and come to parliament. They come and make noise over there. Have you seen it? See that you can come now, Kano, and tell you, but me, I don't blame you because of FPP. I know the people. FPP don't like Rollins because they see him as murderers, but they don't know the history. It's not Rollins who killed anybody. They were thieves and criminals, like what they did recently, and Ghanaians voted against them. Dady Kay. Chrono no matter for mine. Ghana for 2 years, and then almost 38%. The same thing they were doing during a champion regime. Have you seen it? And the country, there was nobody to speak for us. Rollins was just 31 years. He said, no, I can't sit down for my people to suffer like this. Who would have sacrificed his life like that? Except a 1-year person. Standing for the whole country.
Okay. Okay. All right, yo. Okay. All right. What fire? Tea. Woman in answer.
Maybe I'm not going to you, me that me rame, I'm 30 seconds. If you better me educated, if I know what now, daughter of Medra, sit down. If you not the case, I tell my make and say, if I know one can ye. And now because of Rollins, 89, you walk Ghana. If not so, Anka, you from Ghana. 1979, Rollins are back.
Okay, Joe.
Ghana, you from Ghana.
Joe.
And I look at the achievement of Rollins. Get fun.
Hello.
Brought into the system.
Hello.
Rollins, the vice president at Ghana. Rollins, the daughter of what are you talking about? The Manuel Dady Kay.
Prophet 30 no. 300 and I say 111. Yeah. Prophet 111. No say 001 and I say 100. Until some more Montiasi and Opache say MPP time no nature say nipa didi anopa eviane numre wundidi. And I say wundidi anopa evia in aje numre and in a year 100 and I say 001. Until the prophet no was come until Ninkomo and a match. I said, Minko friends or friends, what's your reaction? Is it a good idea? And I said, I mean, that's what everybody is saying, you know. Yam rapping up na yam free uncle.
All right, Dady Kay, me that's it. Wafaya, I don't know, for some reason, he's not very disciplined when it comes to time and composure. Into as a panelist and a co-panelist, meeting if we say the time is one, but sure you should end it because you want to be able to make the program very lively and very structured. Into you can't keep on going when your time is due and then the host has scotching you. All right. Having said that, I don't know why Ghanaians are making this thing political. Like just say the politics. We all have to condemn it. To be very frank, whoever said the daughter of a murderer, no, one can say, Parliament is supposed to be a place of learned people, lawyers, lawmakers. Mm-hmm. They should be able to maintain some level of decorum. Inti Kasabuha is very unparliamentary. You can't say it in Parliament. Inti sa insinuations ne aspersions na for kasano is not a here or there. Inti me, I condemn it in no uncertain terms. Whoever said it, MPP or NDC, he should bow his head in shame. You can't be speaking like this in Parliament. How do you want our peoples and our students in school to learn? And yet, but Dady Kay, Maminka said, "Baby, I teach you about one is no." Let me give you a backdrop to why this happened.
Okay.
The day was a day for JB Dankwa. A more mano speech to commemorate him. Every Suhuni, Parliament Nanua. JB Dankwa was a secret agent for USA CIA, who was reporting on whatever is going on in Ghana to the CIA until he was a traitor.
Oh.
That's what happened. Until he was a traitor. Into Okasana na minority side no eko kokoshin no. Then your friend is saying somebody for some reason muted his mic until he couldn't talk. And as the Nato Rollins, okoso mic no ama Suhini atuaswa kasa and some no okekano, trying to denigrate JB Dankwa and whatever he came to do. And then Pakono or what the other side said, but if JB Dankwa is a traitor there, your father JJ Rollins was a murderer. And that is the truth. His Excellency Flat Lieutenant John Rollins murdered innocent people, women and children. I mean, we are all in Ghana. Some of us near Susadia, but Masa, Mamonko for you also. Look, my aunt, Omoto Beria, and Obia Otekan Muduha Nuasi. She say I bought in my deja. Naya Dady Kay, Masa, Offer, don't even go there. Ron Sabaye Bibi Papa, we appreciate him for everything he did. And in fact, he's one of the guys personally, after his turnaround from before NDC to NDC, the things he came to do, I appreciate it. But the things that he did before independence, before the 1992 constitution, was worse. Maybe at that time, not Ghana did it. But he did worse things. In fact, the things he accused people of, corruption, bribery, he did it 100 times. Don't go there for fire. But Bonnie dear Bonnie, into whoever that wrong, I say it to be condemned. So what the person said about Zanato Rawlings in Parliament was wrong. We are equally also condemning what Rawlings did, killing innocent people, innocent judges. Now you're going to people fatherless, some people motherless. In fact, some people are still suffering because of JJ's action. In Chenopodie, I don't feel sorry for JJ, but for the daughter on the Bonibanoye, he is just a victim of circumstances. Once we are condemning everything, let's make sure, say, those horrible days in our history is not repeated. Those sad days, those gloomy days in Ghana's history, where one person thought, say, one hungry soldier thought, say, he could just come and then change everything and cause the life of Ghanaians to be miserable. Oh, Maza, 81, 83, some of us were alive. Please, let's condemn everything. Bonnie. No matter form it takes, we all condemn it in no uncertain terms. No more to put some political aspects to it and try to change the narrative there. You can't change history. As a senior see Obianim. So those words should not be used in Parliament. That is going to be my final People are learning, students are learning from Parliament, and those unparliamentary works and behaviors should all be condemned. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Francis. History is always a history. History is there for all of us. Not yet, and we also, but you know what? Akwakofaba until you twaso. Minko echa asafo akha. Mamiama akasewudi umpe JD ma 17 tubo. Minia.
Midasi. Didi kano meka sa de odubon sisi an kakra bi. I don't know because sabikasa meka de meka no ebe nsem bebre because I was eyewitness to everything that went on. But me no bakasa no. Because I really do because I know. Call to a sending me to me book, but Master said next time on subsequent programs. Now, Martin, I say also, but in the first place, let me tell you statistically. So we are badrim ba na woni munyansa. Minya drum minya so for minya, but statistically and being wise, wisdom will tell you there's something that is about to happen in Ghana. But I didn't want to open it up. Let me tell the young man. I know, sir, the way Okasa, he's a young man. Let me tell you, the sentiment, I'm telling you, I didn't want to open it. Let's pray. Say, there will be a tribal agitation in Ghana. Mark my words. Udopa, the Obakan, Matidia Wukano. Say, we are Yansania, Shadianema Esiko. And we don't need to hide the truth. Let's talk to our leaders to be very cautious. And the American, I'm not scared. Miss Rosa Maker. And the Omampany Niakosuni Nano, Mekaso Mampany Ayesua, I'm not scared to say it. He's my president. Waya Diana Aya, I will come and applaud him. Waya Diana, I will tell him point blank. I'm not scared of him. Me bunso yo Mampany. On go chama on chama Ibia. And you are Kako Minia Bia, Mina Medinachi. And Minia would dimach metimina trust in a dialogue near Casa. And this Amikasa. I'm not saying it, God. I'm scared of what I'm saying. I mean it. Se Papana the evil that men do lives after them. Me de no sure. Next time, Upa Ubaswa, mine over no. Brasun, I will explain what I'm at times I talk with inverted commas begin and close. Let me also tell you. There were young men with wisdom. Young men are women in politics. And let me give you some few examples. Sir, my no baka say, come now see a friend saying, if I say me because the Obaka say, Mimi Casa, a friend saying,
we see Akon, Mark, we see Akon.
Okay, Mr. We see Akon. Let me also tell you this. What I meant by appointments are Omampanyina or Tisu Sesia and why appointments they have been cleared. Almost cry a bit must start here, but your appointment were inverted commas, begin and close. Share Obiti said Atik Muhammad. He's a young politician. Look at the vibrant and sensible politician that he is. So when Dr. Dunfe, Kwabla Dunfe, go and follow. What say in Semuhuna what is Kwabla Dunfe and Atik Muhammad about can Semunubi when you're young with conscience, very disciplined politician. Kwaku, Mr. Kwaku and Idoho, so one say because of his vibrant and sensible young politician, one would they wear or behave no. Woman, this our position. Look at the way they have conducted themselves. And why are you scared to speak the truth? You go cry about you might be my son. Metia make us an say me back, Bema. He's a politician now. And I call him and I tell him my peace of mind. And the American means slow, and I'm the American. So I said democracy in America, you can never compare democracy in UK to that of Ghana. Why? Because democracy in Ghana, no, your branches be brave, and precisely democracy in the economy. And when we came to constitutional rule, the way they wrote the constitution has got a whole lot of loopholes in them. And this is also a vibrant politician. Now, let's revisit the constitution and make the necessary amendments. I'm telling you, intermediate economy is slow, and I have emphasis. If I have time with you, I can give you practical examples. What is going on in Ghana politics now? The democracy now, your war Ghana no, is a fake democracy. Democracy you're practicing in Ghana no. As will be a shame bottom because political parties, they can come and do whatever they like. And I'm telling you what I'm saying, I mean it. But we want vibrant young politicians like someone Nanabi. He's from a rich family. Look at the way he conducts himself. Look at Sami Awuku. Huh? And it's a way, now Ghana, now you're young. Now person will go into politics, be matured in politics. Not this shallow-minded, some of the young because they can outspoken no command position. What do you me jawaha? And I never thought, say, who be a said, who kasa with you are matured. I don't know your age, who kasa politically matured. But let me tell you and go and tell wherever you belong to, any political party that you belong to, you don't have any honeymoon in politics. It's colloquial where you think, say, you're coming to govern Ghana. Near about 3 months now it was a honeymoon. It's a crazy word. Let's take this out of our mouths when we are politicians. We don't have any room to wait, say, you were honeymoon in politics. It's not true. Unless you have something to come and counter what I'm saying. And let me tell you, we want the youth, me, Oba, a politician, Dr. Oba, no Asamayekano, me, Kabi. Number one, or Yoba, we want them in politics because I'm telling you, women are very, very, very sensible women. So yeah, they know the I trust women and I love them because of their sensibility. And there may person come out here and say, we want to include youth, women. Ghana, actually, your senior brothers. Ghana ye kumu sesi ahunchira ye kumu nyina emema nkwa na ebu oman no edi ade panu ma yamayen. What do you see in Ghana? What Ghana says here? What do you see? Dollar rate na wo kan no dollar fluctuation determine what Ghana owes. And this is just minor things. And the person may come out here and say, I am saying, or I said what I said because I'm not scared. Gold Europa, mientra honiye. Se Ghana yenya omampani bia mana sori anyina de ekosesiana. One day we can say ye me come near draw me nyahwe. But statistically, my common sense is telling me say if we don't pay attention and take the necessary action, there will be a catastrophe in Ghana. And I'm serious. So we are young politicians. Let's try what ya shaman. You mobilize here say ye elections. Na ye you omampanyina. At times, what we say during politics seems to be, let's throw it away. But when you come to power, execute policies are a better for the nation. Me, I don't have respect for any political party, but I respect leadership. He doesn't feed me, I don't feed him. But once a way you need to my your mangana year, 1 year, I'll come and speak, but I'll speak the truth. If it's for him, I'll speak for him. If it's against him, I'm going to speak against him. And I might be honest. Me this not him. But the man is acting too slow. Because I was thinking, what me sorry. I mean, who's your one penny or Ghana? And never be a cause because if there is tribal war, it's going to generate chaos in Ghana. And it's coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
Sure.
I mean, conclude with Cabra. Come on. Papa Nkro Bakasa or Kasa say. And your mammy fam also says here. The person may cancel. We conclude.
Your mum.
Sir. Asemna.
Sure. Echa esafo aka no ebusiafo muti Dady Kay 4 stars of Radio TV Land Georgia USA. This I will get down with every information so you can make a better choice. You see, when you get the information, you think and see what you can do, and then you give back. And only idea wise is oh say nyansa any obako for him to know bia any dear. So yensaka mark we see. He's an election convenience. See, these are the people who write some notes and the do's and don'ts after every election, whatever is going on. And remember also a day nidia abana answer obebano young kunkutie assembly bumwa ebaya yakanwaseme Jew, the daughter of a murderer. Is it okay to say it?
It's not to generate debate. I would want to remind the House that these are national heroes. Some are on our side, some are on their side. So let us be mindful how we react when it's our turn. Obviously, there will come a time that a statement will be made in honor of the hard work of former President Nkrumah, Liman, Jerry Rawlings, Professor Mills, and all. Let us, Mr. Speaker, let us focus on their contribution.
Sit down.
It's me.
That's evidence on Sunday Papa Kunipa.
Yeah, this is where we are. I mean, minority leader Afena making crown, Afena Marcus crown was surprised. Say, that thing came from behind. Say, what am I doing here? And Mark, me dance say, would also was so now. Una obiji ediama me cry. Sisian, what is your reaction towards that kind of a statement? Say it should be a caution from the speaker to all the parliamentarians, and now say we expect another one to come in case this is no more, and then another political party ever so anything of such can be altered in parliament. What do you think? What's your reaction, Mark?
Dady Kay, I think that these words should be condemned, uncertainty. It's also an advice to us, not just those in parliament. Say,
okay.
Dear
Okay.
It is not just about you yourself, but we cry and say, you echino. Depending on what the issues are, it could be positive and it could be negative, especially on young generation. Today, we can stand anywhere in the world and speak good things about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Although other people have some reservations about him, many of the people in Ghana and across Africa and the world will speak good about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Sabi, say, Nenema Papa no Bayena outweigh that of the bad. We know His Excellency, the late President Rawlings, Ebra Oba Benyim, in the year 1981, after a successful coup. Otu Mampeni, His Excellency, Dr. Hilary Mann. In fact, Hilary Mann has been one person that I have cherished, the only president in the Third Republic. Me and a wife have a very good relationship. Me and a ma, a very good relationship. I'm a member of his political party, the PNC, and the national youth organizer for that party, for that matter. What I want to say is, near yes, I'm on your phone. I won't soon so. Obia Baba contributing it here. But Echna, memories never erases. It will stay and it will stay forever. Yeah, my young say, and enemy take his decision way based on these arithmetic on the floor of Parliament, the daughter of a murderer. I mean, and you know, Senator Rawlings, and a Sebe, Sabrano. I remember Braman Penny Kufo Eba Benjamin in the year 2000. Yes, set up a commission of inquiry to investigate the actions and inactions of former President, the late Rawlings. And Niema or Omo Diomoko firing squad, Omoa Ewu. If you remember, in the 81 uprising, Kunkuma judges for market women, people just died. Frankly speaking, unless you want to say the committee didn't do a good work, when they met him, the man was exonerated. Me, I was never happy about his exoneration because no matter the situation, the man at the point, a friend or committee, accept it. Say yes, he accepts all the blame. If you remember also, before, I think somewhere 79, 80, the young soldiers say, Ombeka Kutu Abanyagu, na Yachichomo, Ediomo Bar before a committee. Yabusa Omono. President Rawlings, then, Ejinae Eka said, he is responsible for all those acts. But Omo Akano, Omo de Yenja Omo. You understand? So if Wakasa Nema Winina, then it tells you, say, we should have held the man in those days, for some wrongdoings, just to serve as a deterrent to others. The fact is, Yamo to me, and Chesobit me and Yamo. Unfortunately, the committee exonerated him. Does it mean, say, the committee did a good job? I would say no. But moving forward, history is there to guide us. Say, must these things be repeated? The answer is no. How do we correct those things? These are the things I think we should be worried about. But to stand or to sit in Parliament and make such statements, I think that it is uncalled for. If a committee of inquiry was set up, that's a to me, from Sobia, why must it be that the man is dead and gone, and we will attack Neba on the premise of what his father did? It is very wrong, and I will at all times condemn these actions. But it is an advice to we politicians. It is an advice to some of us who are living on this planet itself. And then it will come on your children or your children's children. So let's be very cautious. The things we do, the things we make. I mean, the speaker, I think, should be very, very interested in this case. I hear there are some chiefs from the voter region who have petitioned the Speaker of Parliament and Parliament itself to investigate the matter. We are in Africa and we are in Ghana. We know what people can do. That said and done, I think we should have to investigate the matter.
Okay.
Near Obi can ya one can ye no.
All right.
As you be wa. And I chop a bit wa on my patcho.
Okay. Sure.
Yemfengu.
Sure. Opening Mida Sibibre a year mark we see a convening election watch dog Ghana. Thank you so much. I don't know what to tell, but thank you so much for staying with us. And then we will come always Debiano. Yabeba now we will have one-on-one Sanyuma Ekosu Ewufi Ninano, the social aspect, any Womo Movini, Womo Mulusi, all those kind of brouhaha. Ayana Jeno yep pese yeti na yetumi edi ebo ye bra so ebinum so pese di chira wo man kra na ade intino. Thank you so much for joining us and intino yeda sibibre aye. All right, sure. Yeda see now ye ni year opening market we see an me be call my bidja phone on Mino akwa individual obia be mami 2 minutes na chese ye free ha ko minko mama
yes
mami on TCC bonito for mami nimye no nyina no this riot any zenata comment no what do we expect in the few days coming say onikono ye be hunu manai aba apologize and answer we just leave you watra what's your take?
Yo, no go forward. First of all, call the pastor Jimmy na my back door. Why now? Catch up, Mrs. Liman say, what's she on the baby? Why? Me no catch up. Na me chiano. Na a friend saying, Papa no, it's all about out. No about apologizing. Asem the old car. No who now part. Now the other can say. Jadi officially or the musi so no 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 I mean kai obi at the year but Francis pardon me but the okasa and no enye jeje na shi omo so jafo no bebre pa ade no to omo so and omo ninam krom I was there. I was the mimi embarrassing. I saw everything with my eyes. All the channel. It was the whole day cool. The whole world about still wrecking and everything that went on. I saw it with my eyes. All the channel. You know, enough for baby. Me for haba. Me kuno. Not you know. The kuno. The kuno. It's a revolution. Aba and Kokwadi of Muhajima. People have lost their life. People have lost things. Even for as I know, crapple revolution, crapple now. Like government came back, government to go. People are losing things. People are losing lives. And for 4 who 9 through elections, any idea they be down kwa. Bugio who or Madine, journalist. Oh,
Amadi Swali.
Yeah, man, it will never happen. Now, okay. Yeah, all this politics of dirtying people and bringing people down. No, it's not my style of politics. Yeah. So we have to grow and grow out of that dirty politics. Now, can also usrumu na ko mabedi esoda. Abronya no money apapono nyina umabeye minister da umabedi eso as head of department na there no po yanka hwe entinmu mi enjoy say we want to pinpoint things and I be we di nsabatre we di nsabatre ya ko eni.
Okay, all right, Mate
akufo do ne man be ye ebi ni eso say yanka hwe
all right,
entino number out, number apologize.
Okay.
Mate.
Sure. Mida say Mamia ma near Wake Chato, the president should come out and apologize. What fire? Minty, what fire? What fire? Aha. Minty, we apology, sir, Onikona. Becca Zenato statement said the daughter of a murderer and our face, sa riot no ni ade no ne crack ukura 2 minutes pe hwe time mama ma kasa wutwa so so mu woni ejasa faka mu ti say we Mark I was soon to the main person make can send me for 2 minutes in my na
Okay. Oh, that's okay. Thank you very much. Oh, to be honest with you, I am not kind of one candidate, you know.
Right.
Maybe a message said maybe sometimes you can be maybe or can or kai idea. Sometimes ube finish or can be now here the joke what they are saying.
Right.
But this one is a serious matter. You should come out and apologize what they are saying.
Okay.
Like I stated earlier, no, Rollins here, one of the finest people are. We cannot, Ghanaians, you will never forget about him because that is a new one can form Republic again. And maybe another direction now on my new phone. Corruption, never champion about a people of Papa Bem, any bougie about my son, a champion be 2 or movie about a champion buy or satisfied, but later corruption for mine is something. Musala and Mato Milk, Musala and Mato Sugar, Musala, and then the Rollins is a one. Let's kick away that from the society. And you know, the whole country supported him for that idea. We're looking for somebody and not 31 years person also original that is case. This is the sort of person here kind of what they are saying. And you know that this thing or making and it's uncalled for. Come out to apologize. That's it. Because Rolling is a pillar in our history, and you forever be a pillar in the history of Ghana. Because I'm also in the Fourth Republic, and an achievement as a political leader and a president. You know, it's unprecedented. Some abubo biswa that. And you could be due minus for 8 years, one secondary school, let alone a university. What they are saying. Now look at him. Polytechnics in Kuan Wache, 2 universities, you know, are springing, northern one, Kamaletiana, 3 different branches. And they have full-fledged university. Look at the graduate, human resource, our producer, Magana. Winneba alone, produce a lot. On Emma, Winneba, they have full-fledged university. Rollins here, 8 polytechnics, and they are technical universities. Look at the graduate produce. What they are saying.
Okay.
It will be like a metro, that's a
all right.
You are looking at the one.
Mati.
You are not facing the fact. But no that why
all right.
Rollins is a political figure we will never forget in our history.
Okay, Joe.
Thank you.
Mati, what for you say Rollins is a political figure we can never forget in our history. All the polytechnics, you know, or the buy, you know. It's a car.
Yeah, Kwabra. That's it. Sure. Let's call a spade and ask.
2 minutes, make our answer.
Who is a murderer? Me pacho mo na mo school multibrofo. Murderer say what dictionary because who is a murderer?
Wunim yenyina yeah so
where I am keeping mute. Ewo sasem we hu ye the lady involved. Akoya koda. Ebi kura sa time no ne papa take sa action no. Ontimi ne papa enkasa entunfo. Enu nti na meka say ye exonerate lady no enfree sa asem no because if the father took that action
should the person apologize?
Maybe ka be so. Nyabotre. Ana be say do anya wo kana men kan. To be say wo say me wo detective ma me dia. Me kama say minim dia me ka ko. Enti no se akoda no dia samre no na oni senti enu mom ni ba bia ye be yi ni afri mu. Enti and 2 I'm playing bias cards here because when you're bound quarantine me be say me touch no. Enti men kana sem. Enti lady ni dia me ni sinche mum nya no onye ne politics. Ebi adachi na onukra na ebe sore aye ya santo a ana obeye Deborah ana obeye Esther Magana enti one day my unity anche. But let's be honest, who is a murderer? Se papa no ye jai no emra ye didn't call say judges as a when anymore. Ye jai no because of what is written in the constitution. The man immediately offers so the president, he was under indemnification. Well, indemnifying him. And let's face realities. Here, Papa, the big one go tell meeting, I say Yankukumo. So apprehending his signature, say Yankukumo, while accepting responsibilities. Until let's call a spade, and act an act. The man was involved in the killing of those officers. Now, baby, I am a person who come from the Volta region. Let's be honest, Mr. Info, and a Voltarian, my idol, man. This man was a very handsome man, Amedome. On free Volta region. The other man, on free Volta region. Let's face realities. Ya carry any year, come, but Ome apologize, he said, Yen sa medjan and free books mana in the books mana. Let's be careful. History, we can never change history. The former president, the former military leader, Obaya president, he was involved in the execution of those officers. Me no come home. Katachia, a free fa, why you then? A champo, General Champo, no come home, why you me wafa? Hey, mummy, you're careful. Nasa adiana chemwa, yen chem, Yaman koda. Besa him for no sorry no more sack of fat sansom weba. And it's not the catch the minion said there's something hanging, menya sofu, menya shi, menya dro. But statistically and my common sense, let's be very cautious because we have two examples. One say another one so generative. Mummy, careful. Okay.
Sure.
Let's cancel this debate from the Ahimfo. Now pursue a brighter tomorrow.
Okay.
For generations yet to be born.
Yes.
That's it.
Let's consider the brighter tomorrow for the generations who are coming. For a tear for Nafra for Viasa a teacher uncle, Emma, Mia, Minia Penny, a year mark. Just Ghana by this time, Adias, Wajinimre, is Sanse, Ghana who don't intino. With me, Abba, if it is so, Abba Bepim, Samrium, Bedawasi, Bebe, Yebeka, Dibia, with the information is so, but Mamma, Waka, Midi, Bema, Pepe. Thank you for. I know, say, Messiah Abba Obium for more information. Nature say, I think the never future I was just going to do one-on-one in case something pops up. Now you can throw highlights on some of these things. Say ebebre. Afe mamiama wafaya ejia esafoka ene Francis Munina so no me pandits here me panelists. Thank you very much for every week. You know, your Baba Junjin Ghana, Ghana, yeah, so we then you're because here and then last year, just for Kakonam, Accra, and TSA, Kono, Namukrum, what you say? It is what I mean, Casa Bako. No be politician, man, Babu, there's because Parliament House, there was a man. Oh, Jesus. He's a nice gentleman. Always position say the man microphone man way. Oh, Bolga.
That prominent. He's a very sensible politician. What is the name?
Rifi. Yeah.
What kind of some? What is some? Man, do Oh Jesus!
Let me wrap up and go. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and intino made a munina say more motion Facebook, YouTube, all the social media. Adongo. Yeah. Onabu Adongo, Boku Central. Yeah, Onabu Adongo. Just like you know what? Yeah, you make me so happy, so proud of 4 Stars of Radio TV Atlanta, Georgia. You were saying Dady Kay for all your programs now. Yeah, just forward it to us and let's put it across board. This is a globalization. Biziano, my producers Andy, Hope, C. And in Maxwell, we know Ghana, but they put all these things together thanks to technology. Fakwa, if we have a it makes things very simple, easy, And so, do we also have to make sure we share the good information for people to make some good choices in their lives? One day will disappear, but what are some of the legacies that will leave behind? Do we intend to create an conducive environment? And I say, what are we up to? Let's do the best we can. Ghana, for we believe in our culture and tradition, and we believe in so many things that will bring positiveness in our lives, and that is what we hold on to. Timmy Dady Kay say Adiechi. Let's say if you are boy, let's just say 4 Stars TV, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, and Yadamunyina Arsenal. Yamuchiramu Bibri Mark, same applies to you. God richly bless you. Makramo.